Hey guys, what is happening? It's me, I'm back. I haven't worked on this series in a while, but you may recognize this build if you've watched my videos at all in the past. I hadn't done a video on this little creative world I was working on in a while, so I figured it was time to kind of do a little bit of catching up on what I've been working on. And unfortunately, that has not actually been my base here. It's been my Fantasy Kingdom series. I haven't actually worked on it a ton. I don't know exactly what I've added since the last video. I'm not sure if this gate's new. I don't know if it is or not. But let's head down here and I'll just kind of do like a quick overview of what we've got going on down here. There might be some new stuff in here. I think this is new. Check this out. We've got some cool decoration in here with these bridges. I've kind of extended these buildings up to make this area a little bit bigger. I think this area is all pretty much the same as last time. I've started doing some expansion down here in the basement, but you're probably thinking, man, it's been years. I haven't made a video on this in a couple of years, so what have I been working on this whole time? Well, actually, it's not this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of do a tour of this world, and I kind of hinted at the fact that a friend of mine was working on an area somewhere else. And actually, right now this world isn't on a server, but it had been, and I had a few people doing some builds, and I was doing more builds. And so I just thought I would do a quick tour of the other areas that me and a couple other people were working on here. So first thing, I built this road that connects this kingdom to another one over this way. But yeah, our road comes up here, winds down this way. We've got a tiny little bit of a village here. We've actually got an underground area somewhere around here. Here we go. There's like a little hidden underground house down here. There's a little underground tavern. And then actually, if you come over here, you'll see we actually have a little party room in here that's hidden away. We haven't done much in there lately. But yeah, let's go check out the kingdom that he's been working on, because it's probably the second. Besides anything that I've built, this is probably the biggest thing on here. And so this is built by my friend Zach. Let's get a good look at it here. Got very cool design. We've got this like upper spire part. Connects down to our staircase down here that comes inside as well. In here, not totally finished, but he's got like some farms and like a house that he built down here. And this connects to a little area I've been working on right here. Whoa, lag. This connects up to here, which is actually kind of a little mini game. This tomb area. We have some beds here for you to respawn. I can't really understand we might have to rewrite those signs. But basically there's like a parkour challenge, a bow challenge, and then we never added the third challenge, which would probably be a combat challenge. Whoop, I missed. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. And then there's a bow challenge over here, which I'm gonna try to do in one shot real quick. I'm in creative mode, but basically you have to hit all the targets before the time runs out. Let's head in here. Shoot the buttons before the time runs out. And then we gotta go in. Go. Here's the first one. Got it. Here's the second one. It gets harder with each one. Oh no, this might be it. Well, I kind of want to show you what happens whenever you do hit the button. It is possible. I just ran through this earlier. If you get through here. Oh no, I lost. Actually, before I show off any more of my builds, because I already spent quite a long time showing off my kingdom here in my other videos. Before I show off any of my builds, I'm just going to really quickly head over to some of the other areas. So here's the castle. Here you can see where we just were, and you can see we've got some other stuff popping up over here and right here. So we're gonna go check those out. Here it is. It's his little Viking Kingdom that he was working on. He has a texture pack he wants us to use, but we can see if we come down here, we've got a little village here that he was building. Yeah, and it's got like this meeting hall or something. Here we go. Got some pickles or something. There's his map. Is there something about a lookout spot over here? Oh, did he add parkour? I haven't actually done this. I don't know if this is new. I've never seen this before. While we're on our way over here, we have something that Aaron built over this way. And I just built a few random things around. Like, this is just like a... I just thought this was a cool spot, so I built like this like temple thing. Just to add like some lore to the world, you know? But if we head over here, we have a build that Aaron was working on, which is completely different to our like fantasy kind of medieval oriented stuff. He was calling this Sky Vegas. Unfortunately, this is all he has right now is this massive platform. And then over here, he's got like a little house set up over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. For some reason, his area makes me lag out. And then if we come over here, he's got like some... Whoa. His is like kind of more of a sci-fi area. He's got some like shuttles here. And like a marketplace. And then here we've got like a prison looking thing. Or something. And then here's a mine. So I think his people were like kind of like sci-fi dwarves or something. I'm not really totally sure what the story was. So I'm gonna head out. Now I have two other, besides my fantasy kingdom I was making, I have two other completely different areas with completely different themes that I want to show off. Alright, one of my other areas is actually on the other side of this castle. And you can see a little hint of it over here with this train rail. And then if we head this way, I'm gonna connect. Eventually that train rail is going to connect up to what I'm doing over here. Which is actually, boom, we have a little western town. It's not finished, but we've got a bunch of buildings that I built over here. And I guess I'll just kind of show you around here. We've got a, I guess like a general store type thing over here. And then there's like a feed shop where you can get some feed for your animals. This is a kind of a hotel slash inn. And there's a little like living area back here for the person that runs the inn. And if we come in here, we can actually get to the room. Oh, that's just a balcony. You can actually get to the rooms that people will rent out. And then here's our saloon. As you can see, we've got our little bar here and all of our tables set up. Got a little piano over here in the corner for our piano player. Just got a little like storage room slash kitchen and probably a little place where like a worker would stay or something. Up here we have just a couple other rooms that people will stay in. This is the town hall. As you can see, we have our gallows over here with a noose. Here we've got like a little courtroom. It's very small. It's a very small courtroom because it's a very small town. We've just got a little office back here. We've got the town's library up here. And up here is the mayor's office. Mayor's office is looking pretty nice. I forgot that I'd actually decorated up there. And I think that's everything in this town. Oh yeah, we've got a mine set up over here. I'm not gonna go through that whole thing. So let's head this way. And actually I'm glad that the sun's setting because that sets us up perfectly for my next area, which is all the way over here. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, the way I'm gonna show this off is we're gonna come into my castle because there's actually a way to get to this new area through my castle. And you'll see what's this. I have a bat cave key, which should give you a big hint as to what this next area is. It's a little hard to get to, but if you throw your bat cave key into this little area here, it's harder than it looks. Okay, there we go, got it in. Then we'll see a secret door will open up. Let's just close that up behind us. We'll get our Batcave key back, and let's jump down here to the secret tunnel. It lights up. And as you can tell, just based on the fact that... That's pretty cool, huh? Based on the fact I have a Batcave key, you can probably already tell where we're headed to. Let's get in this minecart rail. So right now these are the only two spots that are linked up, but eventually I'm gonna have a rail that connects every single build to this area I'm headed off to, which, as you can guess, and this is where that train was that we went through earlier, as you can probably guess, we are headed somewhere very special. If you haven't guessed already, we're headed to Gotham City, actually. But this rail in particular is going to take us to our Bat Cave. Alrighty. Looks like we're coming up on the end of the line here. You can see we've had a style change of our rail. Uh-oh, we got a little glimpse of something over there. What could it be? Let's head in here. And as you can see, we have found ourselves in some sort of a station. And yep, here we are in our Bat Cave. Here's the Batmobile, looking a little blocky. We've got, there's kind of quite a bit of Bat Cave to explore. We've got a Robin outfit right here. So let's head out to the city real quick. We'll come back and look at the mansion in a little bit. Let's just see what we can expect from the city. So, to go to the city, actually I have a shortcut here. You just dive down into this hole and boom, we're gonna say kapow. And we can go on a little glide. Get a nice little view of the mansion here, but actually we're not gonna look at that right now. We're just gonna come over here and look at the city. And here we are. Here, let me slow down a little bit so we can get a better view. Here we are in what I have so far of Gotham City. You'll see we'll have kind of our bridge here crossing the river. We've got a little like truck bay here. Where they'll unload stuff. There's actually a hidden club down here. Here you go, like a hidden little club where people do stand up or jazz or whatever. So I've got this dock area. We've got like little secret ways into everything. Like here's one room down in the dock area in the warehouse. But the idea behind this is we want to have like a mini game set in the city where you do like a Batman game where like one person plays as Batman, the other people play as criminals. So that's going to be a work in progress. Here we've got like a little shop in here. This one's pretty crazy. Here's just like a little diner that you can go into. But I've done a lot of messing around with the lighting and the verticality of the city, so there's like lots of different places for you to explore, so it's somewhat of a maze. Ace Chemicals. Don't have much going on in there yet, so it's not super interesting. But here's the bank, and right now there's a hole here for you to get in, but that's not how it's going to be in the end. And as you can see, there's a vent up there that's open, and that's how you would get into the building as Batman, because there's like different ways for you to sneak into these buildings. But yeah, this part of the city is a little unfinished. As you can tell, we've got some open areas. So let's head over here. Here we've got the Iceberg Lounge up in this building. So you can see it's very tall. There's like a mall here, which is still unfinished, but we've got a food court, the Chinese theater. There's a radio station up there. So there's like lots of different ways to get into this building. We've got like this little radio station up here. This is where they host the radio station. The theater has a bigger underground area. I'm not going to show off yet because it's like completely unfinished. We've got these like kind of like older buildings that are kind of falling apart a little bit. You can see we've got like the outside ladder thing so you can get up the building. But once these buildings are filled in, it's going to feel a lot nicer. But yeah, you can see there's like kind of stairs all over the place so you can get around onto different levels. So here we actually have a station, a train station, and this is going to give you a way to like ride around the city and drop off at different points and connect to different stations around the city. Here we've got kind of another place where we'd have a little Batman game. Like for instance, there's just like lots of different ways that you could like climb up here and stuff like that. So we like the goal is to have it so that one person could play as Batman, and like there's lots of ways for you to like run around the city and explore stuff. And then we'll probably add like, okay, there's nothing in here yet, but we're going to add some stuff. We're going to add lots of like Easter eggs and different ways to explore different things. See, so there's like stuff up here that you can look at. This clock tower actually has like a little, based off like off the Arkham games, you can actually get into this clock tower. I wanted to make it a little bit of a puzzle. I'm not going to show you how to do it. To figure out how to get inside, there is a way to get in there. and it's a little bit of a puzzle that you have to complete, how to actually get into that area. We've got Wayne Tower here that I've been working on. This might be the last thing I was working on, not that other building. Was this Wayne Tower here. Let's get up from really high up. This is definitely the tallest building. As you can see, it's unfinished. Most of the stuff in this is unfinished. Our rails go through Wayne Tower, so if we fly down here, the rails come through into this area. This is another area I really like. This area is a little more finished than some of the other areas just because I've put more time into this. But you can see it's like a whole other part of the town up here. Most of these buildings will all have interiors once they're finished. But as you can see, there's not really much going on back here right now. It's basically just facades of these buildings. And just like the other areas, I like this to be very like vertical. So if you come over here, you can see there's like lots of different like landings and areas where you can go to. And you can like come up the stairs up here and look around. And then right now there's no way up, but at the end you will be able to get up onto this floor and like come up here, or like do like I want there to be lots of opportunities to do like parkour, like get on all the different roofs and stuff. I want to make the whole city like pretty parkourable to where you could get up to most of the places. So this is still all got to get filled in. Here's another railroad station that I'm working on that's gonna come in here. It's gonna be like a little subway. I've been working on the Iceberg Lounge here, which is still unfinished. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in here that's special to show off. Plan is to build out all these buildings, do all of the interiors, make the city like really explorable, because it's not like a big area, but I want to increase like the verticality in the interiors and just make it so you could spend a lot of time looking around in all the buildings. Another thing is I'm going to extend this street to come through here, so we'll have buildings coming all the way through here. We're going to have a whole underground area with the like sewers and stuff, which as you can see we started over here, but it doesn't really do anything yet. And so just like really make it so you could like spend, even though it's like not as big of an area as like my medieval kingdom, just make it so you could really spend a long time looking around at everything in here. Another thing is, here is the Wayne Manor. If you follow this road over here, we get up here to Wayne Manor, which is like the rest of the build unfinished, but it's a little more finished kind of. And like the rest of it, we've actually made this very explorable as well. Like for instance, you can like parkour your way up into these hidden areas of the house, like up here, that then connects to the different rooms. Like here, we can use this area to get into the bedroom and kind of like sneak our way around the house. There's lots of different secret things inside the house that you can find. And there was a secret way there in that fireplace to get to the bat cave, but it's broken. But there is another way, which is in the library. We can actually click that and open up a secret door into the bat cave here. If we drop down here, as you can see, we're back in our bat cave from before. So anyways, that's just kind of a quick update on what I've been working on in this kingdom and on this server / this world. I might not be doing any more updates at the moment on my medieval kingdom just because I've gotten a little bit stale on it, but I have been building this whole area and my western area, so I probably will be doing more build updates on this stuff. So keep a lookout for it. For sure, once I have Gotham more finished, we'll probably be doing some like PvP games and stuff on here. And then the hope is this road down here is actually going to be going off to Arkham Asylum. So I'm going to build Arkham Asylum off over in this direction. And that's going to be another little mini game area, which is going to be like a prison escape game, hopefully. So yeah, if you enjoyed this little update on my world, consider subscribing and leaving a like just so you can see what I'm going to be up to soon. If I keep working on this, which hopefully I will. I know it's been a while since I've done an update, but it's just because I haven't really worked on the Fantasy Kingdom area much, and I didn't really feel like doing an update until I'd worked on that. But now I've kind of realized that this is the main thing I'm doing right now is Gotham City, and so I'm probably just not going to be doing updates on the Fantasy Kingdom for a while, just while I keep working on this, and making stuff for this area and making this a really fun area to explore. So yeah, thanks for watching to this point. If you have, if you've made it this far, I mean, I'd really appreciate it if you like the video, and check out some more videos that I've made recently. Alright, thanks. See you guys. Bye.